everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am Simply Simming if you are new here, and today's video is another speed build, and it's actually in The Sims 4, and don't know what I'm calling it, but I know it's townhouses, so there's some fun townhouses. Don't know, like I said, what I'm actually gonna call them, but they are townhouses, and they are like, I guess I was thinking of calling them funky townhouses, but that kind of sounds bad. It's not a very good name, but I might just stick with it because I'm pre-recording for the first week of school. Fun. But I think it came out cute. It's not the like necessarily what I had in mind exactly because I couldn't do certain things. I don't know, I was having a hard time kind of filling up space and making it look full but not too cluttered. So it's not like my most favorite build, but I think it came out pretty cute. I got there eventually. And actually you might notice, which you don't notice this honestly at this point, but as you get further into this video, you will notice that this actually isn't fully furnished because there are three townhouses. I can't say words. There are three townhouses and I only ended up furnishing one, but I'm gonna do like 3 parts. So it's not like a series, but it's gonna be 3 parts to the speed build. Each is gonna be a townhouse. So this one I did the exterior of all the townhouses and the backyard and everything because I thought it was kind of cute that, I don't know, because usually I do like this thing when I build townhouses because I like building townhouses a lot and I actually want to consider doing it, but I like townhouses and I usually give them their own backyards, but I was like, if it's like an apartment, there would be kind of like a lot of apartments have, I don't know, but I don't know for sure because I don't have experience with apartments, but I'm pretty sure a lot of apartments have like a communal hangout area where you can go where it has just stuff people can do. And so I kind of gave it that instead of their own backyards because I don't know, I thought why not. So there's that. And I did that, and then I did the interior of actually the middle one, and the middle one is kind of like a family home, so I imagined it's like a single parent. I kind of imagine a single mother raising 2 kids and in this kind of apartment, this small quaint apartment, and it was really hard to furnish this one because it is the middle one can't have windows on the side, so there weren't a lot of windows, and I wanted them to look kind of tall and skinny from the front when you were looking at them. So I made the first level like tall wall height, and I can usually do tall wall height, but like when it had no windows to fill up the space, it was so hard to decorate the walls. So I'm not the most proud of the wall decorations in this house, especially since I had to like fill the walls with wall decorations so it didn't seem empty because there were no windows to do that. So that was kind of frustrating, but overall I think it came out cute and I got there eventually. I had a lot of like trouble with like what I wanted because a lot of the time I get these visions at night for like some cute speed build and they're not as cute as when I do it on paper, but like I doodle them out, and I've been intending to do this one for a while where they're like these skinny tall ones with the little bump outs in the front, and I imagine them being teal, but like I was, like I said, having a hard time picking colors and just having the shape because I wanted the bump out to be 3 wide, but I didn't want the actual townhouse to be that wide. So it was really hard. Now that I think about it, I could have just, I don't know, I could have experimented a little bit more, but I wanted the townhouse to be really skinny, but I wanted the bump out to be 3 blocks wide, and I kind of wanted space on each side of the bump out, so it was kind of hard because the blocks are really big, so it ultimately made them not looking like the townhouses not look as skinny as I wanted them to, but you know, it's okay. Like I said, I still think they came out cute, but you know. So like I said, keep an eye out for the next 2 parts of this. I'll be doing the ones on each side, and I think I'll try and get them up soon, but I'm starting school, like I said, in the next week, and I'm really nervous for this school year because I am in high school, by the way. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before, but I am in high school, and this year, like this next month, I'm taking driver's ed, and I'm really nervous because first of all, I'm already scared to be taking driver's ed, but I have like the school year ahead of me, and I'm gonna have such a busy school year. You guys, I'm gonna try my hardest, like really try my hardest to upload for you guys because I want to do YouTube, but I honestly don't know if I'll be able to because I'm gonna have such a busy month. I'm gonna, like I said, try my best. I pre-recorded for like the first week-ish, maybe week and a half for the first time, okay, that didn't make any sense, but the first week and a half of school-ish, and I'm hopefully gonna be able to do like the rest of the month, but we'll see. I'm gonna try at least do 1 week one video a week. I know I usually do more than that on a regular basis, but I'm going to try and do one video a week. I might develop an actual schedule, but I'm just going to take it from, we'll see. We'll go from to one video a week. Yeah, because if you're curious what my next year's school schedule looks like, it's a lot of exterior school stuff, but I have my actual school work that I'm going to have to be doing. And I have driver's ed after school 2 times a week after school. I do taekwondo after school, so I have to do that 2 times a week after school. So already 4 days of the week are taken up. And then on the weekends, since our campground, we have like a seasonal campsite at a campground. Our campground doesn't close. It's like glamping, basically, if you're curious. It's not real camping. It's like we stay in a camper. It's not like out in the wilderness, because I don't think I could camp out in the wilderness, but it's like glamping, basically. And we stay in a camper, and my family has a seasonal site, like I said, so we try and go there every weekend, and the campground doesn't close for another month, so this month we're going to be trying to go there on weekends. So I've worked it out that my 2 free nights are Friday night and Sunday night, because we're going to go Saturday nights to the campground. And the hard part is I also have some time between all of that. I have to make time to do homework, which is going to be hard. So that's a little sneak peek of what my schedule looks like for this next month. I'm really scared. I'm dreading this, honestly. And I'm already scared to do driver's ed, because like, honestly, you know how like most kids are like, ooh, I get to drive, fun. I'm horrified. Like, I don't want to drive. But it'll be okay. We'll get it done with. And then October will be a relief. I'm just so happy I'm getting it done with this month rather than October, because if you don't know, I like to draw. And so I'm like an artsy person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not artsy. Artsy is different, but I'm artistic, and I like doing artistic type stuff. Like, I like doing crafts, and I like to draw, and I like doing little DIYs, which I know is kind of weird, but I do. And so I like to draw, and October is Inktober, and I love doing Inktober. Like, I do it every year, and I really like doing Inktober, but I can't imagine I wouldn't have time to do Inktober if I had all of this going on during Inktober. But I'm so happy that I don't, because I'm psyched for Inktober. I love doing Inktober. Like, it's kind of funny. I find it funny. I don't think it's like, I don't mean to throw any shade when I say this. I think it's funny. I don't think it's a bad thing. But I think I'm very bad at Inktober, by the way. I always like have to catch up on days, but I ultimately end up finishing it. I always end up finishing it. I'm going to try and do it every day, complete a drawing a day. I don't always end up doing that. Like, literally every year I do Inktober. I don't, but I'm going to try my best to do that. But I think it's kind of funny, because I tell people about Inktober around me, like my brother, my friends, and all that, and they're like, I want to do it. Like, they're like, I'll do Inktober too. And I'm like, sick, because I love having people do Inktober with me. But literally every time they only do like 2 or 3, and then they don't do the rest, and that is completely understandable. I'm not trying to throw shade to them or anything. Like, I'm really bad at Inktober. I just end up finishing it, and I think it's kind of funny, because like, literally every year I literally suck everyone I know into doing Inktober, because I know a lot of people that draw and everything, and I suck everyone I know into doing Inktober. And I think it's kind of funny that pretty much all of them don't finish it. But I think what I really think is funny, that literally everyone that I know starts doing Inktober too. It's really fun. Honestly, I don't care whether they finish it or not. I just like having people do Inktober with me. I also love having my friends come up, like, tell me what to draw. That sounds really weird, but like, one year, one of them, I think the prompt was like deep or something like that, and one of my friends was like, you should draw a deep sea diver, and my other friend, actually, Madsimmmer, her links are in the description below. I feel like I say that in every video at this point. Just know that her links are in the description. She's a cool YouTuber, and she's my pal in real life and on the internet and YouTube and stuff. But she was like, draw, it has a star, they have a starfish on their face too. So they gave me like this prompt, like, draw a scuba diver with a starfish on their face. And it was really fun, because I got to draw, I don't know, it's fun having someone else, but not so ridiculous that you don't usually draw. Like, I think it's just like fun to have something else to draw, but something that I would draw, because I don't draw animals. I wish I could, but I draw like mostly people. But if I try and draw an animal that's not like, No, if I try to draw an animal, any animal, it looks so bad. I was just, as a kid, I sometimes drew my dog when I was little, because I've been drawing pretty much as long as I can remember. But when I was little, I used to draw, like, sometimes I draw my dog, but most of the time I draw people. Just random people that I made up in my head, which is actually still what I do now, but I think, like, little art pieces that I made up in my head. I didn't draw anyone real that I knew. I always drew, like, just these people I made up. And so now I don't, like, I've had so much practice with drawing people, so, like, I can draw people, but because I did it ever since I was little, like, I mean puny, as long as I can remember, like I said. And so it's just kind of funny, because now if anyone tries to make me draw an animal, and it's not even like, some people that don't draw have a basic idea of how to draw an animal, right? I can't. Like, I literally, it looks like a 2-year-old did it if I draw an animal, and it's kind of sad, but, you know, it's okay, because I just don't care about animals. Although I saw one of the prompts, I forgot what it was. Wait, I can pull it up because I have it on my phone. One of the Inktober prompts had to do with animals, and I was literally like, I don't know what I'm going to do there. Or, like, the first thing I thought of was an animal, because usually what I do is the first thing I think of. Oh, there's dragon, which is kind of hard to not draw a dragon for that, but, like, I could find a way not to. I think that was the one I was talking about. Oh, husky. That's the other one. Dragon, I think husky was the one I was thinking of, because I can try my hardest, but I cannot draw animals. But let's just cross our fingers and hope that it goes okay. I've been feeling the pressure because I start school tomorrow. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm not excited about it. I'm not that nervous for tomorrow, but, like, just the whole month and the whole fact that I'm starting school, because this year is going to be stressful, or this month is going to be stressful. But I pre-recorded, and I underestimated how busy I was for the last week of summer, and so I was doing stuff, and I didn't get any, because I spread it out so I'd have time, and everything would go up nice and evenly, and I wouldn't be too stressed pre-recording, and I didn't do any of it because I was so busy, because it was just, like, back-to-back stuff, preparing for school. My brother moved into college, and moving him into college, it was just, like, hanging out with my family. I was just doing so much stuff this week that, like, I had no time to do it, and the time I did, I thought it's like I scheduled it and everything. And so and part of it was me procrastinating, because I don't want to have to edit my Island Living Let's Play. But, like, part of it is the fact that most of it is because I was busy. And now I have to do pretty much all of it today. And one of those things is this, but this isn't the one I don't want to do. The one I really don't want to do is the Island Living one, but I have to edit the entire LP part today, which for me is very hard, because I'm not super one for LP parts, and editing them is the worst part. Like, I have fun recording them. I'll record it and be fine with it, but editing them, I can't. Like, I can't. I cannot edit LP parts. It's so hard, but I have to do it today if I want to get all my pre-recording done, because, like I said, I'm trying to have an even schedule of uploads that I can upload, and it's not going to be, like, a whole lot. It's not going to be, like, almost daily videos. Like I said, I'm pretty much uploading, like, not every other day. Why do I keep accidentally saying that? I mean, I'm going to be uploading pretty much, like, trying to upload at least once a week, because I think that's the most realistic thing for me to do this month, and throughout the school year, because this is the part when it goes downhill. My upload schedule, I've been pretty good about it for the past, like, this entire summer. I've actually been pretty good, but this is, like, the school year is the part where it goes downhill. So I put school first before my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, I love doing this, but I put school first. So I'm sorry if I don't sometimes always upload super consistently this year, but I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to cross my fingers that I can do it. But like I said, school does come first for me personally. So anyways, we are now in the screenshots. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I talked a lot about school and Inktober, but I still hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to be on the lookout for the next part in this little mini series. I don't know, in the next part in this speed build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye everybody.